as you can. I'm just streaming at the moment.
Your ship has been delivered to the following landing pad.
Hi, I'm back. I thought I'd have a couple hours break. Because again we're getting a little stressful for me and a little miss. You know what I mean? And the weather here is hot. Well, just in case you don't know what's going on, it's a new day and it's a new dawn. I will be spending the next 3 months streaming constantly. It's all to do with the 600i, but I've got to build up before I can go in 600i. Okay? Basically, I need 100,000 before I can fly the 600i. I can fly it in friends, but I really want to try and fly it with a crew. But the only way I can do that properly is if I've got the finances to pay. Now, the finances are to pay, the players that come on will play properly, and you can get there and do something properly at the end of the day. You know what I mean? Well, I mean, the first couple of plays we've done. The first one, as you know, the PC's only just come out. They did try to give most of the players 100,000 to move into the verse so they could do certain things. They must have realised certain criteria are needed for the players to play. But there was so much problems being created on understanding how to use these things was difficult. Most of the players got 100,000 from the PCU for the work they did. CID saying thank you. Okay? But I was aware of the situation, but I couldn't get into it. So that 100,000 I've lost. Okay, yes, it's another 3 months. I was making a couple of days, you know what I mean? But I have to start from scratch with the 5,000. Luckily I've not made any mistakes yet. Oh God, luckily I've not made any mistakes yet, so I've not lost any pennies. Little Miss has got 100,000 and she is supposed to actually lend me that money, and I give her back that money at 10% interest. Okay, I know what you're thinking. Well, what happens if you run off with it? Well, just put it this way. You got your scam artists and you got your people you can trust. You go to a bank, they're going for your credit check. I'm good for my money. You know what I mean? And I was actually a little bit worried in the last part taking the money off her because I wasn't thinking properly, and the last thing I wanted to do was get stressed, crash the ship, and I got to worry how I'm going to be paying her back. Basically, I've been working for her for a long time if I can't give her the money back that she asked for. So that was one of the reasons why I was a bit hesitant, but really, it's part of the gameplay. Get as much as you can in the game to show you what you can do on a demo. Yes, this is a demo, but you can make it interesting. Everything's in there at the point that you want. Come to think, I haven't looked at the missions yet. No, I can't look at the missions yet because I'm what you call it. F9? Number 8. I am having trouble at the moment because I've actually changed my scene layout, what everybody uses. Reason being because I also use voice attack, and Little Miss wants to start using that, not to speaking like I do, but to control certain things with the keyboard. She don't like talking to things that don't answer back, so you know what I mean. Anyway, so a couple of missions that we wanted to start off with, we've not been able to do. Now I've noticed a few changes.
Complete.
Here's one of them. I don't know how the hell we're supposed to see these. Obviously got X-ray vision, but not a bit of experience, and I am in 4K, so anybody who's less than 4K, I've got to smart you gracefully, you've got to have to use the old system. Sorry, I speak so fast, okay? Just bear with me. I'm just opening the doors. Okay. Now the keyboard bindings, not that I can't play the game, it's just that things have changed for me in the game. Right, why did this take off? Power's not good. Right, so power off. Ah, I can use flight ready from here.
Welcome aboard your Drake interplanetary craft. Your systems are online.
There's not enough power to the ship. What I mean by that is, if you look here, it's very, very low. As you can see. I'm going to try and give it closer and see if that helps. I think that's a glitch actually, you know. I don't think the ship's overweighted. If it is, I've got problems. Landing gear. That doesn't work. Okay, try thrusters. There's not enough power to set the ship off. I don't want this slingshot. Okay, I tell you what. Let's see if I can lift up the nose. No, not that way. Yes. Right, the nose can lift. Something I learned in the last patch. You can see it's glitched. Whoa, glitched. Now, like I says, every pilot's got their own little snippets. Now, I've got everything on here. What I would normally do, right, but I don't know because they always keep changing the starts. There's not enough power to actually go out and get better engine. But just look at your nose. And slingshot out. See?
Launch
Right.
complete.
Whoa, it's glitched. And what's making it so difficult, you see I've reversed the keys. So simple things like this is calculation. What I'm going to do, I'm going to have fun. I've not even got a break.
Launch complete. Port impact warning.
There we
Port
go.
impact warning.
This won't do it.
Overhead impact warning.
Right, yes, we've got something else. It will work, but I don't want to actually leave. Turn off the engine. Oh, you can't, can you? I don't want to damage the ship too much, so I can't get the cargo off it. Back it up. Got it back down. Alright, let's see what I can do now. Is it damaged? No, it's not. There's not enough power to take the ship off. Let me just check what it's got. Ship. Right, systems. Okay. I need to make no, it's not a question of making it lighter. I don't think the weight's properly been implemented yet, but if I don't get the ship off the ground, my gameplay's finished in this episode. Thermal core. What is it? And it's got industrial. It's almost the same as oh well, it's nice and cooler. I'm going to strip this ship. I'll have to actually go outside the ship and unequip it. I remember this moment is supposed to be a very stressful time for me, this. See if I can put the back end. And back end. Back end, come on. I think my gameplay is finished. They've implemented that in the game. And there's no contrast to make it lighter. We've got problems. Okay, lift up the nose again. Now lift the back end. Let's see if it's catching the back. Doesn't look like it. Just in case, let me push it forward. Right, I'm going to have to log out and do it again. It's actually glitched. I don't think that's the way that's stopping this. That's one of the reasons why I don't want to borrow money from the company, because things like this you can't pay back, and she has to have her money back at the end of the day to help other players. I'm going to try totally different server. USA. Never flown on that server. I mean I have, but not since this new patch. I know they're saying if you overload the ship it can take off, but if they've not got the implementations in there to counteract this, as you can see, I had a mission to be doing, but because I'm unwise what's happening, like I said, it's difficult. And so now I have to borrow money if I want to continue my gameplay so I can fly my 600i. Let's see how desperate I get. The reason why I'm a little bit touchy is because, like I said, there's a few players actually depending on me to get that 600i out so we can fly as a crew to show how it can be. Yes, you can fly as an individual and with a family, but it's not the same, because there has to be a goal at the end of it to see if it's worthwhile. And if it is, CRD might think of new ways to put new things in the game, how simple it is. But you can see the problems we've got for interaction, and that's where the problem is at the moment. All the players in here are all single players, shoot them up and pew pew pew. You know what I mean by pew pew pew, okay? But they want to be team play, but we can't get on. So there has to be somebody in charge of the forest that knows what they're doing and don't take no shit. Yeah, take no shit. And they will play, because at the end of the day, they will get something for it. Now, you might think I don't know what I'm talking about. This server's laggy. Well, I said I've played a lot of role-playing games in the past, and I've played Clash of Clans. I taught little Miss how to play with things like that. Now, she's had a server going for nearly 2 years now, starting from scratch, level 10, Clash of Clans. Now, she didn't play it like anybody else, because obviously I had to give her little snippets on how to do things. And at the end of the day, she kicks everybody out. Every day, they don't stick to the rules, they kick them out. But she don't kick them out in the way that you know it. Basically, when you kick somebody out, it's because you're concerned they're banned. But no, she says, no, you're in that org and you need to play, so we can do what we need to do. If you don't want to play, it's not a problem. But when you're available to play, you can come straight back in. And they come back in and they're happy. But why do they come back in? Because she gives donations unconditionally. Well, with reason, obviously. You know what I mean? And she gives the best troops that they need, and they get in the game and out of the game. And because of that, the players keep coming back. Now I'm trying to do the same thing with this, but because the game's so big, it's not like a pocket game like Clash of Clans. It's on a big industry where it's a lot involved. You know what I mean? Now the players at the day, they want shit. They can't afford it. They'll come back. But they also want gameplay. They'll come back. They want story play. They'll come back. They need somebody they can talk to. They'll come back. They also want to work like everybody else. They'll come back. Anything that interests them will make them come back. So if you can keep your crew motivated for whatever reason, they'll always have a crew. And this is what I'm trying to do in here at the moment. You know what I mean? Because I do have experience in these sort of things. It might not sound by the way I speak, but there's a reason behind that, okay? So I'm just not one of the normal dumbasses, okay? What are you looking for? But you see, my videos that I do, I don't keep them, I delete them. So anybody who watches them can watch it, and they'll use those little snippets I put in their own gameplay, and you'll never see mine, so you won't know. But I know because I've never seen nobody do it until I've done it. Might be a week down the line or whatever. I want to get my clothes, but because I'm on a mission, I can't spend any money whatsoever until I've got 100,000 to take out the 600. The 600 I can't survive at this rate. It does need capital behind it and the crew. So you've got to find those things, or you'll get somebody in today and they've left because they're bored or whatever. But there's something in there for them. If there's credits, right? They won't leave if they can get the credits. They won't leave if they can get the gameplay. Whatever the reason is, you know what I mean? Some people don't want big organisation. They want stability and reliability. And it's hard sometimes to get on with people because this game can stress you out. It can stress you out. You can fall out with a lot of good people because of this. But just remember, for this game, I have said when I had my business, right? I have had my own business, and I don't mean like a corner shop business. I mean business. And I always say, when you fall out with somebody, why did you fall out with them? Usually because of the stress of the job. And if you can separate that from your personal lifestyle and your job, you actually can get pretty far. I'm not explaining that very well, actually. I'm trying to rush everything through within the time that I've got to play, because you don't want to hear me talking about the life story. Hey, get on with the game, Pepper! Yeah, I know. But as you can see, I'm trying to get out, so I'm just chatting a load of bullshit, but it's not. Okay? Like I said, you've got people that can only afford 50 quid just to get in the day. They're going to want big ships like all these what I've got here. Plus there's a lot more in the background. You can't afford it. They say they'll buy it in game, but at the end of the day, they've got the same problem. They're going to need a crew and organisation how to use these things. Now, the org that I'm in or will be in, I've got ships of my own. Whoever I choose to be with, or whoever stays to be with, or decide to fly my own. At the moment, I fly on my own because I'm a little bit of a stresshead at the moment. Because I like to try to do things the best way I can. I ask you to one basically. And I forgot what I was going to say now, but I think you get the idea. I'm trying to get the caterpillar out. You can see, I have got problems. It's not the game actually. It's not the game. It's my setup. Because I've actually changed a lot of my systems, and I've got to relearn them again. And the reason why I've done that is because the company just bought a new joystick, and I've had to simplify it so she can. Oh, what's that again? I'm in my gummy bear suit. Okay, here we go. I'm going to stop talking for a minute, okay?
All of our landing areas are currently full. Please hold for assignments.
Well, where am I in the queue?
Unfortunately, our automated system is unable to access that ship at this time. We apologize for any inconvenience. Please try again later, or select a different ship.
Now, I think what's happened here, right? I don't think there's anybody in the landing bay. What's happened? They've gone into the landing bay and they've logged out. So according to the system, there's somebody in the landing bay. And there's no one there. After time, it will disappear. And then that becomes me. Now, let's see if I'm right. Go through every door just to prove a theory. I think when they log back in, they should put some kind of notice, but you have to wait 5 more minutes before you can log in for whatever reason, if they are at a landing base. So anybody else wants to get in the game, the landing deck, because there's not very much landing decks you've got, you're going to have more people. Yeah, no. You've got 4 people, you've got about 50 people fighting for, well, can't multitask. You've got about 50 people fighting for Leslie to use for landing bays. Some smart people's gone around the back, some people ask for a taxi, basically transportation to get off here. Now, if they log out, yes, the ship disappears. I don't think the ships are actually properly logging out. And if they do go to log in, it's like a queuing system. Give a time how long it'll be before they can, so the players have got an idea. And then the game can go on. But I'm just having problems at the moment. Basically what I want to go into all the landing decks and see what's on them. What's his name? This is the only theory I can think of what's happening. You can sit here, you can wait, you can go to another server. And this is like the laggy server actually. Oh, why am I doing that? I'm supposed to look at this. Ah, but it doesn't place. Where's the catty? Yeah, I call the caterpillar the catty. And you call the Connie the Connie. Constellation's the Connie.
All of our landing areas are currently full. Please hold for assignments.
No, what I'm trying to...
Unfortunately, our automated system is unable to access that ship at this time. We apologize for any inconvenience.
So one thing you need
Please
to know,
try
you
again
guys,
later, or select a different
don't
ship.
keep trying to spawn your ship. Wait in the queue like you do on the telephone line. Time will come. You go again, you're going to have to start again. But I don't know if CIG's, well, they are aware of it, but they haven't thought of a solution yet. The solution is to log off, yes, allowed back into the server, but if there's someone there trying to get in there, just give them a time limit of when the next one will be available. Sorry? No, you can't do that. This is all designed for this already. That's one ship, bugged out. The ship's still there, but he's not in it. Like I said, when he logs back in, or if he logs into another server, it's like when you crash, your character's still in the game, but you're not. But when you come back in your zoom position, well, there can be zoom position, okay? But if there's nobody on it, part of the ship, I'm going to come back with the unit back into the system, but notify them like they've done in the queuing system. And you'll see that all the things are all the same. When them guys come back, wherever they decide to spawn, that's the only time that ship will disappear. Right, that's number 1. Now just come on with this one. Every bay will have a ship, some won't even have a ship. And I've noticed this in the last 3 patches when they've actually said you can respawn back. And they're doing that because of your cargo and whatnot. Right. No, listen very carefully. He has crashed. Okay? When he decides to come back in the game, he will come back to life like he crashed. That's where the bug is. Okay? Just like when you crash, I can sit down and watch for 10 minutes. Where are you? You sat down going for a cup of coffee and you don't come back until you're ready. That's two. You see? They're not actually in the game, they're going for a cup of coffee. That's the bug they've got. I don't know how they, they can, you see, it's difficult, because when they like that, it's a difficult system to work around actually. And they won't release the servers. Not until the server meshing comes back in. Right. Where all the players can play together. And so they can have more than one, and that's not going to work. They need more landing pads, but they can't if they want to keep the game real. But what they can do, when the game first starts off, they've got the introductory level, training level on Port Hollister. Everybody doesn't want to stay on Port Hollister, they're going to want to get off. And they spread from there. But that's how they'll spread around the universe. And if they die, they'll have to queue up back at Leicester to come out. And that will make them play properly. And that's what the time to come back to it. If it's going to take them 20 minutes to get in there, which is annoying, they'll play properly. A lot of people won't like it, but they don't want, what did Navigator call it? Griefers. Messing up people's games. Yeah, I think it was him. Right? When they had Wing Commander, right, they had a training instructor to show them how to play game before they moved on. All the games have got training in basic levels and explain what happens if they do this and what happens if they do that. This has got nothing in there like that. They will put it in sooner or later, but they don't think it's needed. But it is needed now. You've got all the shit of Port Hollister, we need to find somewhere to pass it. We should have landing bays at the bottom. If the ships are not stuck on a bay, there should be a price charge. How are they going to do that? It's easy, but I don't want to. I've been through other programming, so I don't want to be doing that again. See, there's another one. See? That's the problem. Yeah. And the last one. That is my theory. Okay? I don't know what goes on behind the scenes, but common sense takes over. And even if I'm wrong, they're looking to the idea, so they're thinking ahead of what could be, what will happen and what not. It's like when they changed over CryEngine to whatever, it was a big decision they made. They could have rewritten the game and rewritten everything, but that took a lot of time and money. So what they did, they just shifted everything over, copied it from one game to another. But obviously some of the systems don't work. You know what I mean? For instance, if I was to tell you the size of that man, he's only 4'6", you have to tell me I'm talking rubbish. But I've seen that grow, shrink, grow, shrink. And just in case I thought I was wrong, I've actually sized it up with other things. Now, we can use a cutlass for example, okay, but the windows are too high, the windows are too low. But if you're still unsure, you know how tall the cargo crates are. They're supposed to be 1 meter high. Okay, so you've got 2 cargo bays, it's supposed to be 2 meters high. 2 meters is just over 6 foot. Okay, they'll allow a little bit extra storage and room, but it's still 6 foot. But when you put this guy against 2 cargo crates, now it's supposed to be 6 foot, this guy looks roughly about 4 foot. And that's where the problem is. They've not done the scalings properly because they keep messing with the people, and when they got it wrong, they mess with something else. They don't put pieces back. And that's what they did in the game. The man grew, he shrank. He grew, he shrank. When they were building the ship, they built the ship around the man that was big at that time, but the other ones were small. So
a bit like when you were in the hangar bay earlier. When you were that.
The cyclone. That cyclone is only supposed to be like a mini. Look at the size of that thing. Have you been on here yet? Yeah. Look at the size of that thing. It makes the guy look like a midget. The cyclone is almost as big as a bloody rover. But what they should do, they've got the size of the man. Okay? That is the key basis. Everything should be built around the man. That's a cockpit, the ship, the utensils. And when they've got that right, then they can put the things in there that they want. But they don't do that. Oh, the man don't fit, he ain't got much time. They'll just shrink the man. Oh, we'll just make this bigger. But it doesn't work with the rest of the game. And it's just causing more bloody work. Yeah. This server's glitched. Look, dead server. So I must have just slowed down to it before it glitched. And you see I've got a shitload of cargo on the ship at the moment. There's nothing I can do with all the money I have. And you can't sell it back because you don't allow it. And you can't take it off because it doesn't allow it. Right. There's nothing on this server. There's nothing on this. But I bet have I glitched? No. You might be wondering why I don't have any lag in this game. I'm not using Octane memory. The whole of my game is actually running in RAM. The only sad thing is I'm only using one graphics card. You can see, it's smooth. I know you most guys got smaller pieces and whatnot, but I don't think you can get better than that. I know Octane memory is good and I do want it for the access time, for loading. When it comes to playing the game, RAM is the best thing at the moment. And I've got 136 gig of RAM using. The server's full. Well, let's go to something else. Let's talk about benchmark. A lot of people turn around and say, you don't need this speed, you don't need that speed. It's a bit of overkill. No, it's not. You call it resources. You've loaded this game. This game, my PC runs about 1500 MIPS of loading time. When I put this on, it cuts down by about say 10-15%. I can load more things in like OBS, it cuts it down more. I can run things like voice attack, it cuts it down more. And anything else I want in the background. But the speed of the game still stays the same. But obviously if it goes down below a lower level, then obviously you get lag. Let's see what let's see if I can show you. Okay, let's look at this turning program off now. Right. This was what I had before I loaded the game. Okay? I did have OBS running in the background, I did have voice attack running in the background. But I don't think I had the game running. So that should actually fall lower. The lower this goes, the laggy it will get. Okay? Oh wait a minute. I'm running the game in RAM Hunter. Right, okay. I'm actually using RAID. I've got three Samsung 960 Pros in here. Okay, you know how fast those are. I've got them running in RAID 0. I had to wait 6 months for the RAID key. I've also got RAID 5 for security. But this game is in RAID 0. It's probably not tweaked yet. Octane memory runs roughly at, I can't remember now, it's either 3 or 6. This is where the PC slows down. Because I've got some in RAM at the moment, as you can see, and that drops. When I take everything out of RAM, everything's the same as that. Those are pretty good speeds. That should drop low actually. It's going to look stupid now, isn't it? What can I run in the background? That's gone up. Now what's that? That's RAID. No, I'm not running the game in RAID at the moment. It's actually run in RAM. What I'm trying to do, I'm trying to get my paging file to use RAM, because then the access time will come right down, but I've not done that yet. Worked out how to do it. Oh, that's what's happened. As you can see, look how low that is dropped. This is RAM at the end. Is it RAM? Yes, this is in RAM. This is usually very, very high. But like I said, when you start putting things in, okay, if you call it resources, these start dropping. But depending how much resource you gain once, is how low it'll go. I've got enough room there to run a heck of a lot more stuff in there if I choose. If it's slow, I can tweak my PC, overclock it. This PC is not overclocked. Everything is standard. Right down to the memory, everything. The memory I've got the memory I've got is the Corsair. I know it's nothing special, but just to give you an idea, the system's crashed, by the way, okay? So this will be deleted. You can see it's 130. The CPU is running at 56%. It's not properly tuned, but it's only running at just under 4 gigahertz. This can be tweaked up to just under 5 gigs. Okay? And when that comes, all these come down, but I don't see the reason to push the PC that high at this stage. It's a new PC, well, it's not a year old now, but I've got a good few years use out this PC. As the games get better and you need more processing power, this will go down till it's unbearable. Right. It's an i9 processor, and it's only using 2 cores in the game, and the rest is doing other things in the background. But it's under no pressure. The PC is not even warm. Wow, it is warm. Memory is also things that help keep the system cool. Apart from the RAM, it is actually. There's only 15 gigs left. Where's all the memory gone, you might be thinking? It's right there. It's all in the RAM. It's in the RAM disk. But I need to get the access time cut down. As you can see, it's running at a standard 23 megahertz. It can go up to 36, but I don't need to at the moment. But it will be turned up when I put more things in there. So that's the whole idea. You might think you don't need overkill, because all you see is Star Citizens, but I see this as a very powerful PC to do a heck of a lot of things. Okay? And that's where this comes in. The more things you put in it, the lower these go. Okay? This is RAM, and RAM is supposed to be faster than your hard drive. But I'm actually using the RAM with the game. I can take it out. I'll give you an example. It's bugged anyway, so I'm going to take it out. Show you what I mean. The only other thing that's running here at the moment is the OBS. It says it's not using memory, but I don't believe it. I'll tell you the reasons why in a minute. Oh no, I'm using the backup internet server. So I can't control the speeds on this one. Okay. Right. I'm going to give it one more run, just to show you what I mean. Most PCs run about that speed, if not a little bit lower. Right, that's loading that, because that goes down to about 14. I'm going to take the RAM out, I'm going to take the game out of the system, because it is running in 4K. Let it settle down for a couple of seconds. Hope it's not throttling. Now I'm going to run it. As you can see, it jumped straight back up. So as you can see, people say benchmarking because they want to see how fast it is. It's not how fast it is, it's what you can run and do with it while you're multitasking. Okay? I can take out the OBS that will jump straight. That is taking up the power actually. I'm going to take out my voice attack. Doesn't use that much really, but it's the only way I can give you an example. So you know how much room you've got in your PC when you're doing these things. So I'm not reached up into the 10s yet, but I think you guys have got an idea what I'm talking about there now. It's not how fast the PC is, because you can never use the speed that you want to do things unless you're doing number crunching. But when you're playing things like this and you want to run OBS, you want to run this, you want to talk to your friends, now you understand what benchmarking is about. Right, what did I take out of this again? Yeah, let's talk about the 1080. Let's talk about the TIs. That's my RAM disk. That's where the game is. That is not bad. At 90 gig, I'm using just for the game, paging and whatnot. I need to reboot the system actually. I did have two 1080 Ti's in which I spoke about earlier. Okay, and they are bloody good cards. Now you think, oh, it's okay. You don't need no more speed than that. It's not about now. It's about later on, when your card becomes useless. When they upgrade the cards, upgrade the games and whatnot, you're spending money to upgrade your stuff and you're throwing away the old stock. And that's the reason why I want two 1080 Ti's to run in SLI. It will only run 25% of the power and 25% of the usage. Now, that in theory will say I'd have this game or be able to play at a decent level for about 10 years, and I'm exaggerating, without spending any more money on this PC. It's adequate, but one of the cards blew up and they will take the card back and refund the money. But it's no good to me, because this first card that's cost me £1,000 will be obsolete within about a year and a half. See where I'm coming from? Technology is fast, but it's not that fast. The cause, all that. I don't know much about it, but the physics and maths, common sense takes place. But if you're like other people, just listen to what everybody says and don't sit down there and research it yourself, you will listen to what they say, but when you try to configure it, you blow your damn PC up, or someone does something to it and whatnot. So what was used in the graphics? Something else in it. That couldn't have been the voice attack. Right, okay, let's try and get this game back loaded now. If anybody's still watching, if I've not bored them to tears, these are all the ships that I've got. Now, I haven't finished buying ships yet, and every ship here has a purpose, okay? Right, all these small ships, they will be all got rid of, okay? About £400 worth of ships, and they'll be used to upgrade for bigger ships when they come in. Because the way it stands, when they put ships in the game, these big ships are not going to be easy to buy in game. I've seen CID play with their fluctuation marks. I mean, up the price and drop trading, so you can't buy the ships that quick, because they still want to make money, which we understand. So to buy these big ships, it's not going to happen. Secondly, the patches start every 3 months. So to see a ship like this, you'll never see it unless you actually own one, or you spend your credits. So that's not going to happen. It's a way around it. They have to make money, I understand that. But let's get back to what I was saying. All these ships have a reason. They've been heavily calculated on why I bought them. I'm not a combat player, so I'm not into pew pew pew. I am into missions and long, like games can last 6 months going to space and things like that, moving to different districts. So I've explained these ships will be obsolete. They have got the good uses, okay? but you can buy them in game and it's quick. The 600i is a personal vessel for me. I don't feel like playing, I just want to move around. It can't be anything more than that. Yes, I know you can say you're going to put this, you're going to put that in it, but no, it's not going to be. And it's more expensive than the Carrack. The Starfarer, I do see a value for that. I've not purchased one of those yet, but I do see a need. Why? Because all these ships here need fuel, okay? And the Starfarer is the only one that can give it. Now, I see I'm going to have the Starfarer for about 2 years, so I don't need to buy a Starfarer yet. And the reason I've not bought a Starfarer, if I buy a Starfarer, I lose them ships. Now, these ships that produce these ships, I've got nothing for my money, and this is what I'm objecting to, okay? You buy a ship, they say, oh, okay, you buy it now, it's cheaper, and when it goes up, it's going to cost you more. Keep your fucking money in the bank and get better interest on it. Don't listen to what the Joneses say, sorry about the bad language. You follow Joneses, you turn stupid. Keep your money in the bank, once you've got use for it. That's my grievance. I got £2,000 locked into the game. I'm not locked in, I've been selling it for once, but I'm not going to. Okay? So when CIG is telling you this, and you want to listen to them, you listen to them. But seriously, if you kept your money in the bank until it comes out, you made a bit of business, you can still buy this ship if you want it. Simple as that. So I don't agree with that. When I first came in here, I had all my loaner ships, and I could test them the way I wanted. They used bugs this and bugs that. I'm not happy about that. It's not acceptable. Okay? And what I'm trying to say, can't remember what all these loaner ships are, but what I'm trying to give you, I actually bought that Cutlass Red. Alright? That Cutlass Red is not coming in the game. So they gave me the Cutlass Black. That's great. Okay. I bought the Hawk to upgrade. But the Hawk, if I'm right, gives you a Cutlass Black. But you ain't going to get Cutlass Black because you've got one already. So that money is dead. Oh, what? Don't worry about it. It's cheap now. But when it goes in the game, keep your money in the bank, right? When you need it. Simple. If they're going to use that philosophy. I'm a businessman, okay, and I do number crunching. I hope that makes sense, okay? Anyway, let's get back to why I bought these ships, okay? That there's my own personal use. That I have a use, but there's no point in me buying that at the moment because I get them as freebies from ships like that. But when these die down, I will buy the Starfarer because it is needed in the game. But I won't spend 300 quid right now and have it there, and something like this, or this, I know that is the Connie, but I'm just using it as an example, okay? So bear with me. Right. So for instance, you got the Starfarer, you just spent 400 quid. It's coming out in a couple of months, and it's all going to disappear. Simple as that. Okay. But that has use, that can refuel your ships. Okay. That there is a damn good buy, believe it or not. When I first saw the Carrack, I wasn't interested because to me it just looks like an old antique. I like modern things like the 600i. But the roleplay in that, the storage in that is a lot more than that, and it's cheaper. Simple. There's no what you call it. You've got ships you can put in there, you've got things you can put in there, you can do things. It's an explorer. So did somebody turn around and say, it's a look? Listen, we all don't live in shit houses, okay? We like to have clean houses. These are all work ships. Muggy, oily, dirty, whatever. But that's the role play anyway. One man can fly this, but you need 2 men to fly the Explorer. It's a personal use. Yes, later on, they will have the game implementation for it. Nothing wrong, I like the ship. Okay? I prefer that to the, what's that there ship? The jet, whatever. It's too big for what its use is. This is a nice family ship. But to make money on that, no. Go for the Carrack. Simple. There's more versatility in that. That's not been implemented yet. Okay? These 2 ships gives you what? Rovers? Where's all my rovers? I've only got 1 of these. I'm about to have 2 or 3. Pointless. That's why I got rid of the Aquila. Because at the end of the day, it's a bloody good ship, and it's small, and it's petite, or whatever, it's a good ship. But anyway, let's get on with what I'm trying to explain. Why I bought these ships. All these small ships will be sold. I don't know what I'm going to do with the Hawk though. Well, they will be sold because you can get them in game. These ships will take time, and the games are going to be released for at least 3 to 4 years, and they're going to be restarting the server. So, to get these ships in the game, it's not going to happen unless you have credits, or you bought a bitch load of credits just for that purpose. Okay? So that's a personal ship. I don't know if I'm going to keep that yet. That's because of the carrot. This needs 2 people minimum to fly the ship. 1 can fly 2. The reason why I say that, because you've got 3 people in the front, you've got 2 in the back, plus whatever extra roles you have. Me, as a pilot, I can be the navigator, I can be the co-pilot. That's the 3 people there in the back. You've got 2 scanner arrays. But now it's implemented, that's the second person with her voice attack or whatnot. 2 people, job's done. Right, as I explained the Starfarer, it's a very good utility ship. Not just for oil, but it can carry a good amount of stuff when these ships need it. So I do see a use for that and supplies. I call it a utility ship. Right, so you can see why I would get one, but there's no point in me getting one now because I got it free in game. If I was to buy something like the Javelin, let's use the Javelin for instance. Yeah, everybody wants a Javelin, 2,500 quid. Oh, buy it now because in a couple of months it's going up. Like I said, keep your money in the bank, get the interest on it, and buy it when it comes out. If that's the way they're going to use it. But they're going to give us a ship that we can use for the time being, unless it's more than one, then yeah, at least you've got something for your money. You're helping them, give us some entertainment at the same time. Alright. Right, the carrot, this same thing with that. Okay? The caterpillar, I don't like the caterpillar, personally. But it's got its uses. Cargo. That's what I use it for now, to build up the gameplay and not take too long on doing what I can do. And it's actually taught me how to fly these big ships, because they fly totally different from the small ship, which I think you just saw just now. Okay? They make a better pilot, better understanding, and whatever. And I've heard a lot of people say that the caterpillar is on the gun. Hell no, it's not. It's just that you can't use it. And what do they mean by that? It's got 4 size 5 guns. Just like the Constellation, but that's only got 3. Okay? 4, so it's got 2 there, and it's got 2 underneath. But they have to be done by the pilots. You know what I mean? There's another 4 on here. That's a total of 8. Now, it don't stop there. It's got the tractor beams also can carry weapons. How do I know that? The Cutlass Black has got tractor beams on there on the front. I stuck size 1 guns on there. Okay? So when you work it out, I don't know how many it's got. It could have 3, could have 4, I don't know. But when you work it out, it's got a heck of a lot of guns for its size and its money. You use it for tractor beams, it depends, but the versatility is there. That hasn't got the versatility yet. Okay, so it's got 4 size 5 guns. We talk about the Caterpillar now. 4 size 5 guns. Okay, it's got the pilots. Can't remember what size they are. They might be size 2s. Okay, and you've got the tractor beam that can also take guns. That is a powerful ship. It's just that you can't control the ship. You know what I mean? It's got a crew. So anybody who's telling you that that ship is crap on the power, was it Nibelfire or somebody else? I don't know. Okay, I'm not trying to put the guy down. I'm not. I'm just giving my opinion. Like they give their opinions on others. No, they're wrong. I don't like the ship. It's ugly and it's hard to fly, as you can see. But it's a powerful ship. Okay, if you've got the crew in there. The NPCs will fly that. You can say I'm wrong, but that's the way I see it. I don't like the ship and I want to get rid of it. But I can't. I've got to use it because it's in the gameplay. Right. And what did they give you for that? I can't remember. Well, anyway, like I said, it could have been a double ship, but you got no use for it. No, that's in game actually. That's in game. No, that's alone actually, but it's in game. The Hammerhead. Right. That. Yeah, the Hammerhead. That is a very dangerous ship. Very, very dangerous ship. Okay? The DPS on that is serious. Now, I'm going to give you an idea how serious that ship is compared to all these ships. Okay? If it's got combines on there or whatever, right, that ship is dangerous. If that ship gets into range of you, you are dead. That's why I bought that ship. But you can't use that ship unless you've got a crew. I don't know what they're saying about the NPCs yet, but I am using that ship as an escort for all these ships. But it will be used in conjunction with this ship and the conjunction of this ship in particular, which I get to, and this ship. It's not really needed for anything else because it's an escort ship. You see that ship, people will run when you're around these. Okay, just like we've got the Sabre. Okay, now I'm going to show you I'll go through it. No, I won't. I'm going to show you DPS on that ship alone. Do it through this. DPS. Right, just let me take all these guns off. We're going to use the combines as an example. Okay? Size 5 guns. We're going to use... No, we'll go for size 4s. Yes, forget size 5 for a minute because those weapons are not properly out yet. Go size 4s. I don't like armed ballistics person because I'm a long distance and I don't like run back to forth and stuff all the time. It's got combine. Now how many has it got? 4, 8, 12, double 12, 4, 8, 12, 24 size 4. Each one is 100 DPS. Just keep it simple, 100 DPS. I'm going to put 24 of those on here at the moment, and you see, let me do it. Most ships combines. You've got more firepower than the big javelin. 24. Right? 24. Now look at the DPS on the DPS. Look at the DPS on that. 25,228 is a DPS firing power. That is more firepower than what you need. But obviously I'd mix up the guns because I'll have distortion cans. I don't want to destroy everything. But when you see something like that, you'll know how powerful that hammerhead is. But you have to have a crew to fly it, or it's useless. It's got missiles. I repeat, you need a crew to fly it. Okay? To ever use that kind of thing. How powerful is 25,000 DPS? Okay, I'll tell you what. Let's go with the Constellation. Okay? With the same sort of firepower, okay? The Constellation, you only got 4. Alright? Can you see that? I haven't forgotten that about the turrets it's got there too. Okay, let's be awkward. Let's put 4 size 2 just to take the piss. What would I use on there? It doesn't really matter. Let's find the most powerful they've got. Let's use that. Just for argument's sake, okay? Just to prove a point. You see, it doesn't even come close. Okay? So you can see how powerful that hammerhead is, but you need a crew. How you're going to get the crew is debatable because everybody's complaining. We don't want NPCs. I'll get to that in a minute there too. Yes, you do need NPCs because if you don't have the NPCs, no one's going to buy the bloody ship. Okay? CIG's not going to make any money. So you have to have the NPCs in there to put in there. And as you get better, the crew will come, which will be better than the NPCs. and everybody's going to be happy. So, if you want to keep it with the Joneses that don't know anything, you go and take your money and buy your ships, and you can't use them. Okay, common sense takes over. I don't think anyone's listening, but I hope you are. Okay, and I'm not trying to slag up CIG because I spent a lot of money in this game for a purpose, but I don't agree with what they're doing with the ships. They can give me all the excuses they want. It's to back the game. The game's not coming up for another 10 years. I might be dead by then. I'm 55 years of age. Okay, they've been going 10 years already. That's 20 odd bloody years. Poor. What's the guy's name again? I think you know the main boss man. He was a kid when I first met him. Okay, he won't get to see the beauty of this game. He'll be dead too if he's not a pensioner. Chris Roberts, that's his name. Okay, so although I speak like the way I'm speaking, I'm not slagging him off. I'm just trying to explain about business and how things are run. It's to do with common sense. I think they want the players, they want the backers. Okay, and they want proper players to exploit these kind of things so they can make it better. They don't like people talking bad about them, but it's not a question of talking bad about them. It's some people just know how to express what they're trying to say. Like me, I do, but I've had a sort of a breakdown, you see, so that's why I speak the way I do. Okay, I've had businesses, okay, so I speak fast now, but in time I'll get back to normal, but I'm happy the way I am. But anyway, like I said, you can see the sheer firepower on that hammerhead. It is stupid. I'm not saying the ship's stupid. I bought one, but apart from that, I've got no use for it unless I've got a crew. If I can run it with the NPC, yes, great. Anyway, let's get back to the history of what I'm doing. So that is an escort ship, but only in special cases. Okay? Right. The Carrot. I'm not too sure about that, but if it's just me and Little Miss working, it's got a decent cargo bay. I'm an explorer, okay? That suits me fine. That suits me okay. But I might want to do a bit more with this because it's got solar power on this. I don't have to come home. I can stay out in space and do what I need to do. Little Miss is into hauling and cargo. There's enough there to keep her sweet and keep her busy. And anybody else who comes on, it's there. So 2 people, I'm not too sure. I've not really looked into it. I've only just started looking into it since I bought the Explorer. I'm slightly disappointed in the Explorer. Okay? I am not going to get rid of it, but I'll keep it as long as I can. But if I do trade it in, it will be to upgrade to a better ship. Okay? And there will be better ships. I'm going to leave the Polaris out till last. Okay? The Merchantman. All you guys see. Hey, it's got a big cargo. It's got a lot more than that. It's got a point of sale on the ship. So you don't need to dock at any docking station like Grim Hex. You can do your point of sale from there. Alright? Now, if you paid X3, you'll know where I'm coming from because they had some kind of a module for point of sale, but they had to go to a far sector to pick up that module to do the point of sale at different sectors, radar, chart, where's the best place. That ship is a damn good ship for that. Plus it's got the cargo, plus it can store a lot of U2, might be a good few ships on there too. Yes, okay, but it's got its own defences, but if it had this, no one's going to mess with that ship. That ship is unique in its own right, and that's the reason why I bought that ship. Okay? But it can't survive on its own. It's got that. Okay? Same thing with this ship here. You know something? I was hesitant to buy this ship. Very hesitant because I didn't understand it. And I'm actually disappointed because when I did decide to buy it the week after, I thought it was LTI. When I discovered it was not. It was hidden in the background of where to buy it. And when I bought it, it's not LTI. I want my ships to be LTI, basically. And when I'm ready to melt my ships and put them into game, I don't mind, but not until I am ready. Because if I'm not happy, I will sell my ships on or ask for a refund because they don't fit the purpose. But I don't like doing that. But as I said, they give you headaches and whatnot. But this ship has a purpose. People see, oh, I'm going to get my Hercules or my Hurricane, I'm going to blow this shit up. that's got some serious shields on that. Okay, it's not going to be that easy. But that's not the reason why I bought it. The reason why I bought this ship is because when you fill up your cargo utilities and whatnot, you need somewhere where to store it. You might not want to sell it because you know the price later on is going to be good. That will build the basis to store what this holds, or the whole E or whatever. Because there's certain things you don't want to carry on the ship, and there's certain things you don't want to just leave there. This is like a holding wheel and it builds the basis. That's what changed my mind when I bought the Pioneer. But the Pioneer needs help. Polaris and the Hammed. I haven't got the Javelin yet, that's another story. Okay? So I've explained most of these ships and why. Why have I left the Polaris till the last? Okay. And one thing you'll also notice, all these small ships can be transported by one of these ships, various means or another, up to a certain extent. That is actually a pretty big cargo bay. You believe what you can hold in that. And they're saying that it's only got 215 cargo bays. Well, like I said, you stick with the Joneses, okay? And spend your money, or you keep your frigging money in the bank. Let's use common sense. Let's use the Freelancer Taurus. Okay. How much cargo bay does the Freelancer Taurus hold? I think it's roughly about 125. Add that 125, I'm speaking on cargo now, okay? Add that 125 to the 200 that's 325. That's almost in the league of that. It's getting better. Oh, well, hold on 1 minute. It's got a cargo bay in the cargo bay. Yeah. You can have vehicles that can put things in there that's holding cargo. Remember, things have not been implemented yet. Grapples have not been implemented yet, so you can't move things around. And this is what you don't see. You only see what the Joneses have told you. Oh, say if you buy the ship now, you'll be cheaper next week when it goes up. No, keep your frigging money in the bank. Sorry about the bank, I don't swear, but I think that's the only way you guys get to acknowledge when somebody's trying to make a point. Okay, but normally I don't, but I've seen these guys swear. I'm not saying it looks stupid, but yeah, I can see where they're coming from. You have to be mean. I don't want to be mean, because it's common sense at the end of the day. I still haven't got to the reason why I've left the Polaris to the back. Okay? But as you can see, that's got a purpose. That can store your stuff, your cargo, whatever, for where you need them, as long as you've got good defences, which I'll have clues, which I'm getting to with this. Okay? This can do things you can't even imagine. Okay? So as you've worked out, that's used to buy bases, build bases to store your stuff where people can't be found outside the wilderness. They can't travel. But to get your stuff there, you need transporters. These ships can be transported. A one-time vessel. I need that ship. Okay? Because when I'm going long distance, they need to be refueled. Yes, they've got the Vulcan, I think, that can go in there, but you're going to run out of fuel. That's the only thing that can help you. So when that's going to get fuel, you've got the Vulcan doing the repairs and fueling the smaller ships. These can't travel, they have to be transported. Okay? What about the Polaris? I'll get to that. Alright? If anyone's listening. The Polaris is a bad ship. It's so versatile, multi-role and modular, you won't believe. They say it's not modular. I'm telling you, the ship is modular. It's more, sorry about the noise in the background, it's more modular than the Carrack. It's more modular than every one of these ships. Why? This here, the Hanadeck, or what it can hold. Anything you can put in there, it will take on that role. I think you know where I'm coming from now. It is not an Explorer, but we'll stick one of these ships in there. It's now not an Explorer. Can you see where I'm coming from? That's one of the most modular ships out there at the moment. So anyone who's got one, you've got a good buy, because that will go up. And it's going. I'm not saying it's going to go bigger. That is a damn good ship. And every time I look at the ship, I find a new role for it. But one thing you guys have not seemed to realise, you're thinking about the Javelin, you're thinking about the Carrack. Well, they are modular, but they've got the handicaps. Expensive and stress. You're going to lose your crew on that ship, and it's going to take time to build. This can hold, I know it said it can hold a minimum of 7 crew, but did you know it can hold between 7 and 100? I'm guessing and theorizing because I've been around all these ships. Okay, you want to be silly? Somebody had 50 guys in that freelance, what's that called? Explorer yesterday in the cargo bay. 100. Now, obviously that's too small. 50, but it's too small. But you can see where I'm coming from. That can hold between 50 and 100. And they can all have jobs. Might be they're not ready because there's nothing there for them. Okay, well, where am I coming from? 50 pilots, what are you going to have for them? Anybody who comes into the fleet, they might come from another fleet, they need to be trained. They can be trained on this, they can learn from the rest of the players, and there'll always be a full crew. Come on, Pepper, get to your point. All in good time. Okay? If you ever need a crew, your crew's going to be ready to go into any of these ships. You could have 10 pilots on there. Okay? You need a crew for the carrot. You've got to spend days and weeks working out the carrot. Take off your crew that you need on the Polaris, because you know you've got crew on there all the time, and ship them onto there. Okay? Same with all these other ships. Okay? So if you can hold 100 or 50, you know out of the 100, that takes 5. I need 5 pilots to take the carrot so I can go on surveillance. And this one says I need 6 pilots or 6 crew so I can go trading. Yes, you want that to go trading. You take them from the Polaris. You're not going to go in the berth and take them from the berth because they're all dickheads. In a manner of speaking. Think for yourself, you know what I mean is like, when you're on a mission, alright, and you've got serious things at stake, you don't want anybody in the ship messing you up or slowing you down. Saboteurs or the lot. They'll all be trained on there, and they will be transported to these ships when it's needed. And when these ships are not vacant, they can be on there. So what's 100 people going to do on the ship? It can be used as a training vessel. How many ships can that hold? God knows how much NOx it can hold. From the cargo bay to the landing deck or in the missile bay. It's going up, as you can see now. So they can do squadron tests, and believe it or not, the Merlins are ship, they're not ship, they're bloody good ships. I've flown them. They're bloody good ships. Okay? I know they're not as good as these bigger ships, but if you see 100 of these ships coming at you from out there, you're going to get the hell out of Dodge. So this is protected. If you don't use the Merlin, you can use the Noxes. Oh shit, it's just multiplied. Okay? You can put a Sabre in there, you can put this in there, but that's only one ship. Think about it, you've got 100 pesticides there at you. You can't shoot down 100 pesticides, you will get shot down unless you've got a good field operator. But just give you an idea how useful the Polaris is when it comes to donating troops to other ships at a short time of notice. And you'll know who they are because they're on the ship and they are ready. Because you can spawn on the ship. It's got everything you need. I think I'm getting the point to you guys now about the Polaris. It's going to be the mothership. It will be there to train people all the time. But when you need special missions, you know you've got your crew ready. If you want an escort, that only takes 5, that holds 100. It can hold more, but you only use them when you need them. As you can see, that's how good. Well, you can do that with the carrot. Yes. Where's the carrot coming out? And like I said, you've got pilots that want to fly. Some pilots don't want to just push buttons. They want to do things. And in the Javelin, you have to plot a course before you can move. I'm not saying nothing's wrong with that, because that's how it's supposed to be done. But you want pilots that want to fly. I remember about 3 weeks back, I was talking to a pilot. I don't want to sit in the cockpit. I don't want to be a pilot. I want to do things. I want to be a navigator. I want to be this. I want to be that. I had a previous player. I want to be a pilot. Well, I can be a pilot, but you're going to have to be trained up. so I understand how you fly, or when needed, because obviously you'll be paid top dollar on your ranking system. Not the way CID does it, where what I mean is like, if you're a 5-star in the org that you're in, you must be bloody good. You won't be getting peanuts, and they'll be giving you serious dollars. But obviously, if they can get the credits in because it works out properly, every time you go out there, you'll be worth your weight in gold because you've got the versatility training that you need. But you need to be able to work with your crew and understand and not take charge when it's not your place, depending on the job that you are doing. So as you can see, if that can hold 100 people, which I know it can, the bed storage is not there, but you've got logging out and logging in facilities. It will crew all them ships away from home unless you die. You know what I mean? I don't think I've missed anything out. There are more ships I need to buy, but I've got problems. I ain't keeping up with the Joneses. Or when the game comes out, it's going to be cheaper. Like I said, keep your money in the bank. When the ship comes out, buy the ship because your money's got interest on there. Okay? They're not giving nothing special on these ships. They're trying to treat you stupid. You're not stupid because you wouldn't have lived as long as you did. Simple as that. So if a man tells you to walk in front of you on the car, you're going to tell him to get lost. You know you're going to get knocked over. And this is what they're saying here. I'm not slagging CIG off. Don't get me wrong, okay? It's just the way I speak at this moment. Trying to make a point. They're trying to make a game, and there's nothing wrong. I love the game to bits. 18 hours a day I spend. But I don't want to talk to this as an idiot because of the way I look, the way I speak. Because I've done things in my time. I chose the life that I want. The life I've got now, I will sit down there playing computer games. I've worked. And I've worked. That's none of your business. It's a computer game. I get it. But please, don't talk to people if they're stupid because they're not. They play it because they like it. But when you turn around and say, you can't do this, you can't do that, what not, blah, blah, blah. There was one guy that says in the notes, well, we have to stop the ships because of the bugs. The bugs wasn't created because of people spawning ships. The bugs were created because they didn't do the ships properly. Take the ship out that's buggy and fix it. Or whatever is causing the problem and fix it. Don't take it out on your backers that's trying to do something and make your game more interesting in years to come. Okay? You get people turning around and saying, well look, this game is a scam. No, it's not. It's not. CIG is not stupid. They know the more they keep this game going, the more the money they're going to make, and they can sit back on the box. They're not here to rip you off, so don't think that I spent $5 grand in the game, okay? And I don't even know the guy. Okay? And I can get my money back one way or the other. But that's the point. So the game will go on and it will be developed and it will be finished. Because even if Chris Roberts can't finish, he will sell the game on. Okay? For billions. And anybody who takes the game on will make money out of it. It depends how they implement it. So don't think you're going to lose your money. The game will be finished. Tell you straight, the game will be finished. But when? You'll be dead. So enjoy what you've got now. Play the game, enjoy it. Use everything you can to your advantage. Okay? You've got other players in there, you get into an org, stick with the org. Learn with your partner. Learn with your friends. Remember when I first came to this game, I couldn't even fly a toast rack. And look at me now. I could show you things, I'm inventing things, I'm explaining things to even the main guys in my org. It's their org actually, you know what I mean? I'm just a little bit upset with them because something happened a few weeks back. Not left them, but when I get upset, I like to keep a low profile, you see, you know what I mean? But they are good guys. But anyway, that's not the point. So, like I said, my ships have got a purpose. I'm trying to invent things in the game, but I'm having trouble delivering it because just me and Miss here at the moment that sits and plays. She likes the game, but I'm stressing her out, which I do stress her out, but she's okay. So don't get it wrong, okay? I'm not being six hells out of her. I'm not like that, okay? Might sound like you're doing top, but no, I'm not. So basically, I know I spent nearly half an hour talking about the game and about the ships and why. I do want the Javelin, and I do want Dangerous, but I really want the big carrier. Okay, that's the ship I want. And if that game ever came in, that ship ever came in, all these ships I've got, I'd get rid of the lot and use that to buy that particular ship. And I know it's going to be expensive, and they're not going to allow it in game. So the only biggest ship you're going to have is a Javelin and the Idris. The Idris is a carrier-based ship, but it's not a dedicated carrier. It is a destroyer or whatever. A carrier is like a, I can explain it. Okay, look at them trucks that transports cars. You know, on the back of the trailer you can transport 6, 7, 8. That's all it does. It just transports. But look how many you can get 6 cars, 10 cars on a transporter, and it's only one transporter carrying them. It's just dedicated for that. Yes, you can do other things with it, but it's dedicated for that. You've not got a transporter out here. Yes, did someone say you got the Hercules? That's not a transporter, that's a utility ship. Okay? It's not built to carry ships. And one person can't fly 50 ships. Alright? But if you have a nice big transporter, you can use it to transport your ship. It doesn't have to cost much. You don't have to have all these fancy things in there. Use it as a transporter. And you're okay. Everybody's happy. Until you can do what you want. Let's get back to the Hercules. The Hercules. Right, everybody was complaining about that ship. Oh, it's too expensive. 700 quid. You're still trying to keep up with the Joneses, aren't you? Because CIG ain't telling you what's in the game. It's not the ship. That's 700 quid. It's the stuff it's given to you. Just like the Hammerhead 32 guns. Check out the price of the guns and deduct that from the base of the ship and the modules it's got in there. The ship's only worth about 200 quid. Okay? Now the Hammerhead, right, you've got the base ship, that's about £300 I think. And it can hold 2 tanks. But you have to buy your own tanks. Okay? That's why it's so cheap. Okay? Now if they was to take off all them modules off that them ship, okay, you'll see that ship will drop in price to about say 200 quid. Or it might be 150 quid. So why don't they do that? Because you guys are stupid. No, we're not, but you are. Because you've not worked out every component they put on that ship. They add a loyalty price on there. Okay? Take out the tank on this. Let's look at a £700 ship at the moment. Take out the tank, that's 100 quid. That ship's now worth 600 quid. Take off the guns, and you see where I'm coming from now. Now if they stripped, they've got 3 ships there now. If they was to strip the ship to its basics, alright, you'll find out that ship is only worth 200 quid. Nothing wrong with that. But the problem is at the end of the day, give us the choice to buy these weapons and what and put it on there. Because half the weapons you want on there, you won't use. Me, I don't like ballistics. I'm into laser because I like to go and not come back. And ballistics, if you've not got a way to put them on there, you have to come back home. If you see where I'm coming from. And all them 3 ships are in the same category. It's not just that ship. Every ship you've got out there is the same category. Everything they put on there, they will charge you for it. Okay? And you don't need it. Alright, okay. You get the point there now. So what the hell are they doing with these ships for £27,000? We've got all these ships out here there now. Okay? And half them ships you don't know. Yeah, that's a full pack. That's everything. Let's look at a smaller pack. The one for say £8 grand. Okay? Look at the ship for £8 grand. They've got all the ships you can build up into it. Yeah, that's okay. Nothing wrong with that. But there's ships on there that I don't want. So to me, it's a waste of money. But so this way, to me, this is a cheaper alternative. I know it's a lot more in the long run, but I've got the ships that I want for my role play. But they're giving you packages and making it like it's cheaper. Well, it's not cheaper, but you've got ships on there you'll never fly. So it's not what you want, because you don't know what your role play is. You know what I mean? These ships I've got here has a specific purpose. It does the job that I want. I've not got all my ships yet, okay? And it's going to cost me nearly another 3 or 4 grand. Might be another 10 grand, okay? But it will be what I want. Now, if they turn around and says, okay, If you can pick your package, what you want and what you want on it, okay, and they have the price calculator, then you'll be happy and CIG will be happy. They're making their money and you're spending more money. And don't think, oh, I want all these shit without these modules and whatnot, because at the end of the day, believe it or not, you're still going to have to buy these modules or buy these guns, but at least you have a choice. Me, I bought these ships for another reason, to pull weapons off these ships to put on other ships, okay? For instance, I want plasma weapons to go on this ship and distortion cannons, which are implemented in the game, okay? And only the Cypher thinkers has got them weapons, but I can't buy the ship, because in the PU, I actually tested if I could put those weapons on the 600i and it wouldn't let me. Now, if it could, I would have bought Glade or whatever and it would be in the fleet there right now. Why? Because I could use a distortion cannon on the ship, and that's why I've not bought it. Another reason why I didn't buy the Glade is because they was going to give me another ship that I had ships for. So I've got a ship I can't use, that I'm not going to use, because one, I can't use the weapons, and two, as I said, they're going to give me a loaner ship which I'll never see. And how much that ship? 300 quid? Keep your money in the bank. I think you can see where I'm coming from now, okay? And please don't say, we've gone on long enough. Got nothing better to do, and the game's will get the moment, and I don't want to take the caterpillar and lose all my money because it's bugged, okay? So I'm leaving it for a couple of hours for them to stabilise things. Well, anyway, that's my introduction. A lot of you guys will disagree with what I've got to say because you're all keeping up with the Joneses, and the Jones tells you that's the way it's supposed to be. No, it's not, okay? Not CIG. I'm just saying, we're not stupid. We play the game because we love the game to bits, and we're voicing our opinion. People voice it the wrong way, and when it's voiced the wrong way, you don't listen. But they're entitled to an opinion at the end of the day, and it's to help the game. What anybody does in this game helps the game. Remember that. Okay? Streaming, playing the game, backing the game, even if you're getting paid, you're helping the game. If you like it, you won't be playing. I've seen people break down in this game. Okay? They've had enough. Because they've kept up with Jones, it's got too much. It's a bloody good game. Okay? It's got every game implemented from other games. I've been playing games for the last 40 years. I can go into a lot of history, including with my business. Okay? When I was in my business, I'm still playing these games. But anyway, am I still streaming, by the way? Good question. Yes, I've been streaming for about an hour. I'm going to stop this and I'm going to see if we can get back into the game now, okay? Now, this will not stay, this will be deleted because it's not part of the game strategy that I'm trying to play. It's just killing a couple of hours in time. I know you guys might have said something, obviously. I've not looked into it, I'm just waffling on. Give you guys extra ideas. Feel free to look at this however you want, but make it quick because it will be deleted. I'm not here to offend anybody, okay? I don't like being told I can't have this, I've used up my money because I was misled. And it's not just CIG. Like I said, I bought some graphics cards, same sort of thing. They knew what I bought it for, and I didn't spend a couple of quid, I spent thousands. On this game, just this game alone, I spent over £15,000 on this game alone. Hell yes, I have. About £5 on the game, that's on shit. About £6 on PC. On the PC itself, as you can see. But it didn't stop there. I bought a load of hardware utilities to play the game. What can you buy apart from the PC? I bought a 3D scanner. What do you want 3D scanner? Oh, you can 3D print things that you want to use in like benches, joysticks, whatever. That's an idea. There's loads of things I bought. Glasses, all sorts. Routers. Well, to give you an idea, it's not just on CIG, but everything I bought is for this particular game. It can be used for other things, but that's what I use it for. Anyway, let me just stop this, and I'm going to go back into game on a new tape. Where do you switch it off? Right.